Hi and welcome to my channel, which is for you who grew up with a narcissistic mother. And in this channel I talk about your experiences growing up, how you survived and adapted to your narcissistic mother, what this does to you in terms of your here and now functioning, because it's not like you can have a narcissistic mother, grow up and leave it all behind. For sure it does influence you, your personality, your relationships to yourself and everyone else. So the more awareness you can get from this, the better it is, so that you get awareness and can have freedom. How would you feel if you would have a relationship with your children where they had ended up not trusting you anymore, not closing off to you emotionally because you have hurt them so much? That they are there maybe a little bit for you. Either they're not there at all because they've gone no contact, or they are still there but only on a low contact, in a low contact way. So only maybe there just to chat about the weather, just to keep themselves safe in your company. So lots of adult survivors of narcissistic mothers have done that and are in that situation. And yet the big paradox is, how come your narcissistic mother isn't grieving, isn't desperate and in such a major pain because she has children and the relationship to them is severed? How is that possible? That's what we're going to talk about in this video. My name is Åse Wegerif and I'm a registered counselor. I work one-on-one and worldwide, and I'm also working with developing online programs and which are for you in this situation. So if you're interested in any of this, or you want to be on my mailing list so that you get to hear about it, please send me an email. My email is on my YouTube channel in my description there. So you're very welcome to do so. Then you can come on my email list and find out about this when it's ready. So this is something that is really hard to get, because for a normal person, if you would really injure the relationship to your children or someone you really, really cared about, if you would do so much repetitively over so long that you cause so much emotional damage, would you be able to almost face your day? Would you be able to almost live with this? Would you be able to live with yourself, see yourself in the mirror? Yet she does. She has done all these things to you. She has hurt you from you were little and you were unprotected. She has maybe used the love of the little girl who was dreaming about how she could possibly be how mom wanted her to be, so that she would be loved, and yet she never was. It never worked. And before you realized you had a narcissistic mother, you may have had a lot of pain and blamed yourself for it, and not understanding, being in a very emotionally chaotic, manipulative situation with gaslighting, and really in a really tough spot, which she put you through. So it just really struck me that getting ready for a party to celebrate her getting ready for that, trying to, dressing up, putting on makeup, dressing up, making myself look better while I'm older, but I do my best. And so I was feeling better, feeling like I'd done a decent job with that. And coming to the party and with my children who have been looked after, with my children who I love, with my children and now their partners, who are just beautiful people, who are valued to be who they truly are, who are appreciated, loved, and they don't have to be in a certain way in order for me to care about them. I'd rather that they are who they truly are, and that they are normal and considerate. But it was such a contrast to experience how coming there to that party and really seeing that I'm only here for you physically, emotionally. I am self-protecting, I am unreachable, I am too far gone, I am there is a basic sense of love because this is the woman who gave birth to me, but that's it. So that was such a contrast to seeing how I myself feel about my own children. And it really made me think about if this had been me standing in her shoes, if I had an adult daughter, who was doing okay for herself, she was living the best life that she could, she was a nice person, she had her sides as well, not all perfect, but if I had an adult daughter and if I could not appreciate her truly, if I could not have the emotional depth in me to connect with her, and if I had ruined our relationship, driven her to go where most people don't go, which is why other people don't understand this. It's like, why can't you just be nice to your mother and give her flowers on Mother's Day? Why can't you just look past this? But we've been driven so far beyond to a point where it's either her or your sanity, it's either her health or yours. And so it's unbelievable, it's unthinkable. I can't imagine it. I can't possibly put myself into that thought. But what I notice is she's not grieving. She's not in desperation. I would be desperate. I would be so desperate. I would be trying whatever I could to make amends. I would be owning my shit to really, really try to connect with the people I love, because what matters most at the end is what everybody says. It's the people that you have a love relationship with. It's the people you care about. That is one of the meanings in one's life. And here we are with a narcissistic, self-interested mother who's interested in her gifts and isn't able to, or she sees the damage, she sees the distance, and she doesn't care. I don't know which one it is, but I hope that this has given you something to think about, something to, maybe you have this situation, so maybe this has been helpful to you. It certainly made me really, really think. And it's also not such a thought thing, it's more of an emotional experience of the emotional reality of she's not grieving the fact that we are so far away from each other, and that I can't be there for her because she is using me and abusing me. So yeah, I hope that this has been helpful to you, and wish you all the best.